Let's do it. Hello, Mr. Ranger. Nice to meet you. My name is Savannah Joy. I'm with C.H. Robinson, a global full-service 3PL. Thanks for scheduling this appointment with me today. Is this still a good time for us to talk?
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Awesome. Well, at C.H. Robinson, we are a transportation and logistics company, one of the biggest in the world. We move over 2 million shipments annually and across 190 different countries. So would logistic consolidation and reduction of total cost be of value to you? Is this worth us talking about?
Yeah, sure. I don't have a lot of time, and honestly, I'm not very confident that C.H. Robinson can lower my overall logistic costs. I know that your company is usually on the higher end of pricing, and I'm looking to cut costs. But our warehouse manager is golf buddies with one of your drivers. He just encouraged us to at least talk to you guys, so here we are.
Yeah, I hear you, and I'm glad that he made an introduction to us, and I'm confident that we can lower your overall logistic costs. I understand that no two companies are exactly the same when it comes to lowering their logistic needs, and there is no one best proposal that satisfies each customer's unique needs. So what I would like to do today is learn about your business and its logistic needs. All I really need to do is ask you some questions, okay? Once I have a better understanding about your business and its logistic needs, I'll be able to offer a proposal tailored specifically to you and your needs. Does that sound okay to you?
Yeah, do what you need.
Also, I'd like to take notes. Help me remember all the important details that we cover. I can be scatterbrained or a little ADHD at times. Is that okay? Thanks, and certainly feel free to write down any questions that you have for me as well. Normally, this meeting takes about 45 minutes. Does that still fit with your schedule?
Yeah, like I said, we need to try and be quick, but I did promise you those 45 minutes, so let's go ahead and just get started.
Awesome. Thank you for your time. Tell me about your products.
Yeah, so we manufacture plastic bottles and containers, mostly for the cosmetic, health, and beauty industry.
Okay. What type of customers buy your products?
We mostly sell to small to mid-sized businesses. They're usually regional manufacturers or have some sort of niche or specialty market that they serve.
Okay. How competitive is your industry?
Yeah, so it's quite competitive. At the end of the day, we are a commodity-based business, and many of our customers are just looking for the lowest price because they believe the quality is pretty much the same. That's partially correct. We do believe we use higher quality materials, and we have the ability to customize orders. But just like any other commodity, there is not a lot of consideration of alternatives. So when we get a client, we can usually keep them. On the flip side, if we do lose them, it's hard to get them back.
I totally understand that. Customer loyalty is really significant. I'm grateful to have a lot of familiarization working with C.H. Robinson. Actually, in this area and the commodity business, we've successfully delivered on lowering logistic costs. So thank you for telling me about that. Next, I want to understand your inbound, outbound, truckload, less than truckload, and any international shipments. For each of these, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, okay? I'm starting with frequency, destination, weight, nature and value of the cargo, expectations around delivery time, mode and transportation, providers that are current, and any special requirements for each. This may sound like a lot of information, and it is, but I will help me understand your needs and put together a proposal that is best for you. So I'm going to ask you about the inbound frequency for your truckload.
Yeah, so the inbound's about 3 times a week, outbound about 5 times a week.
Outbound 5 times a week. Okay. Destination, where are they going?
So we got inbound to Illinois and outbound mostly manufacturing plants east of the Mississippi.
Okay. And then what is the weight?
About 38,000 for inbound, and outbound about 40,000.
40,000 pounds. Thank you, sir. And now I'm going to ask you about, can you tell me about the nature of the cargo?
Yeah, so inbound we have packaging and liquid emulsion. The outbound, plastic bottles, jars, and containers.
Okay. See, I'm very familiar with these products, so continue on with cargo and value for insurance.
Okay, so inbound about 25,000, outbound for 75,000.
25,000.
Honestly, I'm I'm not sure that this process is gonna be worth the hassle. I mean, are you guys gonna be able to lower my logistic costs? Or?
Yes, no, I really appreciate your time, and this is like honestly the most strenuous part of the process. So every detail is really significant so I can make the best proposal for you. I understand that you are getting some push on lowering those logistic needs. These details are significant for that proposal. So I am sure that this is necessary, and I can, once I get the proposal, I'll give you even more assurance, okay? I'm going to stay focused on the task at hand, which I need to learn about your customer expectation on the delivery time for truckload.
Okay. It's about 5 business days, both inbound and outbound, but the customers are usually expecting it a day sooner.
Day sooner. Thank you for that. Now moving on to the mode of transportation.
So we got tractor trailer and or flatbed truck.
And then your current providers.
We use JIT.
JIT, okay. And then I'm going to ask same questions for less than truckload. Inbound, how many times a week?
About 10 times a week.
10 times a week. And then outbound, is it same or how many times a week?
It's about 4 times a day.
4 times a day, okay. Destination, where are they going?
Inbound, we got Washington and Oregon. And outbound, they're going to all 48 continental states. So it's usually an average of 1,000-mile radius of DFW.
1,000, I'm just writing that down. DFW. Okay, and then what is the weight?
About 4,000 pounds for inbound, and outbound 2,000 pounds.
Outbound. Okay, these metrics are like, I'm very familiar and I'm grateful that we have successfully delivered before on these similar numbers. So what is the nature of the cargo?
Inbound, it really varies. There's no special handling. But the outbound, it's again the same thing, plastic bottles, the jars and containers.
Okay, thank you. And then can you tell me about the value of insurance?
Yep, it's about 10,000 inbound and outbound about 5,000.
5,000 for outbound. And then can you tell me about the customer expectations of delivery time?
Yeah, so it's about 8 business days, and the customers are expecting it a day sooner.
Okay, 1 day sooner. Okay. And then tell me about the mode of transportation.
Yeah, so again, we use the tractor and trailer and the flatbed truck, and the provider is going to be JIT still.
Okay, JIT. Awesome. Last time through these questions, okay? Thank you for
Alright.
rocking with me. I
Yeah.
appreciate you. Container, how many times frequency?
So we usually go about twice a month.
All right, destination, where are they going?
So 100 miles from Shanghai to the port of Shanghai, and then they head to the U.S. via San Diego to DFW.
Okay. Shanghai and then TFW. Okay, what is the weight? How much do they weigh?
40,000 pounds.
40,000. Okay, nature of the cargo?
So we got plastic stock and pellet form.
Okay, pallet form. Okay, and then what is the value for the insurance?
About 25 to 30,000.
Okay. And now, customer expectations for container.
30 days.
30
But
days.
again, expecting it a day sooner.
Okay. I'm confident that we can help you with that. Handling at the port.
That's going to be through Parkway. They handle all our port aspects.
All port aspects. Okay. And then tell me about the mode of transportation.
So on the ground, we use the flatbed truck. Obviously on the sea, we're going to use the container ship.
Container ship, just writing that down. And then what is your current providers?
It's Strata Worldwide.
Strata Worldwide. Okay. Thank you for all of that information. Again, C.H. Robinson, just to assure you, I'm very familiar with these metrics and we've delivered on this similar customers, so I'm grateful to have experience. It was all really useful information. Before we move forward, is there anything else you think I need to know about Plastics Design's logistics needs?
No, like I said, just make sure you can lower those overall logistic costs because I am getting a lot of pressure.
Okay. Well, when we started the meeting, I was confident that C.H. Robinson could offer service improvements to assist Plastic Designs with its overall logistic requirements. Now that I have a better understanding of your services, I'm even more confident in our ability to fully satisfy your logistic needs. What I would like to do is go back into a little bit more detail, especially on those logistic areas where I'm confident that C.H. Robinson can offer the greatest value to Plastic Designs. That way, when I create my proposal, it will address all of Plastic Design's logistics needs. My proposal will clearly highlight those areas where C.H. Robinson can provide the greatest amount of value and assistance. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Great. I'm looking forward to it. Can we meet next week around 3 p.m.?
Yeah, that should be fine. Just make sure to check with my assistant, Pat.
Okay, I will do. I look forward to our next meeting and continuing the process of lowering your overall logistic costs. I appreciate your time.
No problem.
And over to you, sir.
All right. Well, shaky. I thought you did very well overall. The opening tactic, it was very relatable. I thought you were pretty engaging as far as like making eye contact and like shaking my hand and everything. The WIFM statement was really good. It gave me like actual numbers to like look into. Okay, so she has been able to do this. This company is well known for that, so they might be able to help me out.
Okay.
And so that kind of reassured me there. I think the background probes did a good job of asking those questions, and it didn't seem like you were like reading the script there. It felt very natural. Transition, honestly, again, yeah, like really good. I feel like you do sales, so like you could definitely tell that you're comfortable. The worksheet, me bringing up the I guess my objection that it's a lot of information. I don't even think it's going to be worth it. You kind of reassured me that the more information that you got, the better my proposal was going to be. So that kind of just put me at ease there. And let's see, the presentation. Yep, you look great. You did well. The delivery, it didn't feel like you were just reading it. It felt very natural. So I think you did a great job.
Yay, thank you.